Hi and welcome. I'm Alema Harrington, longtime broadcaster, but at the same time, probably a lot like the people that are tuning in right now, impacted by the recent developments in our world and looking for maybe some options, some opportunities. And I'm here with Tyler Perry, who can do just that. Tyler, it's great to have you with us and to share some information and you know, interesting as I've looked at your background, this day trading stuff is kind of in your DNA. How did it start for you?
So back when I was a teenager, my father, who had an aquarium business, went to a seminar about trading in the market and put in a bunch of money, and it didn't work out for him. He lost a bunch of it. And he went home and figured out a way, wrote an algorithm in the market, for the market, to be able to trade. And so as a younger person, a teenager, I was guinea pigged to test this system, and it is a working product.
You know, I imagine maybe there's some evolution to it, maybe not. Does the program that he created then, does it still work now?
It absolutely does. It's because it's based off of math in an algorithm that no matter what the market does or changes, it will still give you viable information.
So I understand that if you're interested, that you're offering a trial where you can have access to the program. Is it true?
We offer a light program that gets you our indicators for about 30 days, and then we offer some coaching to go along with it to see if this is something that you're interested in, and as well as are you going to be a good fit for us.
When you look at that 30-day trial, is that usually enough time if I'm interested and curious about it, that I'm able to figure out, hey, maybe I can do this? Has that been your experience?
Yeah, we have people that will say, I'm ready to go after 1 day of trial, all the way to the 30 days and in between.
So the light account that you're talking about, 30-day trial, what can that turn into? Let's say I'm interested and I want to get involved. How do I get an account?
So the first thing we're going to do during the light is we're going to actually put you into a demo situation where it's no risk, no reward. So it's you could call it fake money, and we're going to show you the product and show you a way to make more money.
So I'm an athletics guy, played football, covered basketball, sports. So it sounds like you're saying that you get some scrimmages. Would that be accurate? You get to scrimmage a little bit?
That's a great way to put that, yeah. Yeah, there's no risk, no reward there. So you don't have to worry about any kind of loss, so therefore you can just practice and practice, and practice makes perfect.
What I love, Tyler, about this trial period is like people have questions and they can try it out for 30 days and find out, you know, get their questions answered. You know, I'm a practical application kind of guy, so I love what you're saying, but can you show me how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you real quick. So this is our exclusive web-based charting program.
Okay.
At the moment, we are looking at the Euro and the US. We're looking at last Friday at 8 a.m. At the bottom, we can see the time, and at the right side, we can see the price. It's currently $1.18 US will buy you 1 euro.
Yeah.
You'll notice that the price extends 3 additional numbers or points. The Forex market only has to move a few points in our favor for us to make profit. The red and the green drawings that look like candlesticks are actually called candlesticks. They represent what's happening in the market for a certain period of time. At the moment, I have a 5-minute chart open displaying red and green candles. A red candle represents the price of the currency pair going down in this 5-minute time period.
Mm-hmm.
A green candle represents the price of the currency pair going up in the same time period.
Okay.
The body of each candle shows us the price from the start to the finish in each 5-minute period. For a red candle, the price starts at the top and ends at the bottom. For a green candle, the price starts at the bottom and finishes at the top. For both red and green candles, the wick at the top and the shadow at the bottom tells us that the price traveled to these points but did not stay. So, now that you have a basic understanding of the candlesticks, I'm going to open up just one of our proprietary indicators. All right, so this indicator field here, we've got a blue line. The region above that is called the overbought position. So we'll refer to the blue line as the overbought line. The area below the red line is called the oversold area. So we'll refer to the red line as the oversold line.
Yeah.
This area in the middle, we call the channel. And these green and red lines are called the major indicator lines. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, each candle represents a 5-minute time frame. Red candlesticks represent a bearish, downward, or selling momentum in price, and green candlesticks represent a bullish, upward, or buying momentum in price. Now take a look at these indicator lines. During this period of time, they were in the overbought region and somewhat flat. They cross and turn down into the channel, and as we look at the candlesticks, we see that we're in a market downtrend or a bearish momentum. And then here, below the oversold region, the lines cross and move up into the channel. The candlesticks now show us that the market is in an uptrend or in a bullish movement. As a general rule, when the lines are in the overbought position, you're going to wait for them to start to turn and head down and take a sell position. Or if you're in the oversold position at the bottom, you're going to wait for them to turn and point into the channel and take a buy position. So let's talk about the leading edge.
Okay.
This is going to be where the green and red lines are on the right side and where this candle that is forming is on the right side as well. So at the closing or post of a candle, on this particular day and time, we see that the red and green major lines are headed into the overbought position over the blue line. So we're going to start looking for a sell trade. I'm going to advance this for 5 minutes, and then we see the red and the green cross and point back down into the channel. At this point, I'm going to go to my broker's trading platform, and I'm going to click a sell. Now, because this is historical data, I am not actually able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this trade, and I'm going to advance the market and see if this went for a sell. Sure enough, it does. All right, now as we watch this, we see that the green and red lines are entering the oversold position. They look like they are going to cross again and turn up. This is going to indicate a buy. I will mark this trade, and we will see what the market does next. Now that we are back into the overbought position, we're going to start looking for another sell signal. As we advance this 5 minutes at a time, we see that it goes clear into the overbought position. As we advance again 5 minutes, we see that it crosses and starts to head back down. This is where we would mark again for another sell trade.
Yeah.
The market advances downward, and then right at 9 a.m. we have a buy signal. So I'll mark that as well. And did the price continue upward? Yep. At this time of day, trading the Euro USD, I might set a 50-point profit, meaning that if the market moves 50 points in my favor, the broker will automatically close my trade for profit. So here's a tool that I like to use to measure my trades. I'm going to click here at the entrance of my trades, and I'm going to take it down to see if I got my 50 points of movement for my sell trade. And sure enough, the market moved past my line, and I did get my 50 points for this trade.
Yeah.
What about these other 3 trades? Using this trade plan, it looks like I could have pocketed 50 here, and here, and here as well.
Right.
So, following our indicators, in about an hour, we could have pocketed $200. If that doesn't excite you for an hour's worth of work, consider this. As the account size increases, you can choose a larger lot size. Let's say $5. Taking these same 4 trades in the same 1-hour period, you could have captured $1,000 instead of $200. That's giving yourself a raise without requiring any more time or effort.
Tell me, what are the typical questions that people come with?
So the very first question is always, can I do this? The second one is, does this really work? So to address the first question is, can I do this? Yes, if you are willing to put in about an hour a day worth of studying time, we'll meet you in the middle and we'll help you build a plan. We'll take traders that are going to be your coaches. They're going to help you build a plan for success. Now, does this really work? We have members all around the United States. We have members in other countries that are very successful at this.
All demographics? Like I'm thinking, maybe it's the retired businessman that is doing this, but are there other people that are doing this? Like let's say I'm still working as a mechanic in a garage, but I do this on part time, or the stay-at-home dad who, the kids go off to school and I do a little bit of this on the side.
You've just named off every one of our traders. We have every one of those different types of people in our system. This is for all of them. This system and this idea of trading is not to be an 8-hour-a-day, sit down 9 to 5 type of situation. This is, like for myself, I trade from 7 to 9 in the morning Mountain Standard Time. I only have to work a couple hours a day, and then I get to do whatever I want to do. So if that's stay being a fireman or a locomotive engineer, be a stay-at-home mom or dad, stay with your lawyer practice or your doctor practice or whatever it is, this is on the side to help improve your financial situation, to make better.
When I look at the program, it makes sense. Is there any rules that you have to follow to make sure that this thing works? Or do you just kind of go into it and however you feel, you kind of go that way? How does it work?
So in your coaching, in your minimum of 6 weeks, you're going to be with your coach, and he's going to help you build a plan. You're going to have what to look for in your trade, when to trade, how long to trade. We're going to find out what kind of trader you are. Do you like the quick, the medium, the long term? We're going to help you set up a plan for your own personal success with us.
And what makes your program different? What makes it better, superior to anything else that's out there?
So we touched on this, but it's that we have already done the work. You don't have to go back out, and you don't have to do the 2 years of hunting and finding, and we have the whole thing here. We have the best tool you're going to find here, paired with coaching, paired with a culture for your continuing education and your continuing success.
I think we all understand the risks that are involved here. Tell me some of the benefits, like some of the wins that are possible with day trading.
Yeah, so success is very much a personalized situation. So success for me versus success for other people can be very different. Some success looks like sell everything, move to Hawaii, sell into the sunset, and live on the beach. Other success is I don't have to go to work. Some success is I'm not worried about the money so much as I want to be in a culture with other people doing the same thing. And that's how they are able to measure their success.
Yeah, by the way, sign me up for the success that looks like living on the beach in Hawaii. People are tuning into this and they're watching for a reason. What would your advice be to our typical viewer right now?
Is to try our program almost risk-free. The money that it costs to do the light is donated. You get a risk-free trial to see if our system works for you as well as it works for us. And today is going to be that day where you're going to have that opportunity to plant your financial tree to grow and be better and have more success in the success that you want versus what someone else is trying to give to you. So try it now.
Tyler, thank you. Powerful message, great information. Certainly something I think our viewers should give a try, especially if you can do it, as you mentioned, by making a small donation. So thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Alema Harrington. We'll see you next time.